Everybody, we getting set up. 1 second. Let me invite James because he wanted to join in tonight. Where is the Jamesy boy? There he is. But welcome everybody. Hello, and welcome to another episode of, wait for it, Guardian Awareness. I was hoping that this was just going to be a Guardian chat video tonight, but no! I have to talk about another crazy subject. I was going to name this episode Crazy Train, because everyone seems to be getting on board.
Honey.
Yo, what's up, James? Welcome.
Okay, it's not funny that you are, but you are actually lying.
It will in a second. Just give it a second, that's why I'm giving it a moment.
Oh, wait, it is. I have to click on one of your other videos to see it.
Alright, I gotta move this stuff.
There you go. I'll just comment that.
Hold on, I'm not in there yet. Right now I'm just trying to move stuff before I do anything. I forgot to move everything. What'd you move?
And I lost horribly.
Who?
Well, Ymir as a guardian. Pretty scary enough. How about that with the little rat? Okay, that's fair enough. Top that with the Persephone.
Oh, okay. The rat was semi-scary. Depends on the rat. But when you said Persephone, I'm like, ooh, Persephone plus ice freezing equals extreme doom.
Yep. I heard that. We
There we go. I had to get my face out of it.
We had an Aquatch and an Artemis, and I was playing my Serb boy.
Ah, let me refresh, get chat up and running. But welcome everybody who's joining tonight. I see we already got some comments. Let me make sure chat's up and running so I can see what you guys are saying.
Not good either. And versus a Susano, a Hera, and a King Arthur.
That's not that bad. Hera's gonna be the most annoying. Susano, well, actually, Hera and Susano is kind of scary because Susano is just gonna pull you to Chad and himself. Chad and him are gonna equally punch you in the face.
No, we got Chalk on our team. We got Change, Chalk,
Chang'e.
and a Cerberus. Yeah.
Okay. A change. Yes, spare change is on your team.
Yeah, I got spare team. We got Bev, the King Arthur, Hera, and a Susanna.
And they'll probably have to draw. YouTube is in some deep crud. They broke the FTC law. They did. No. I'm about to take it even further. That's what we're discussing tonight. Exactly, Raven. Exactly. Thank you for joining, Raven and everyone else. Welcome to tonight's awareness video about YouTube.
I saw Markiplier's video about YouTube.
Yeah, but that's not the half of it. It's even worse than that. He doesn't know why that's happening. I found out the new terms of agreement for them. The new terms of service, which we'll talk about in a minute. First, I do want to give a shout out. I do want to give a shout out to the big Markiplier himself. He hadn't have made a video. I didn't know this was. I wouldn't have known this was happening directly because I didn't know to be checking for it. YouTube has made a huge mistake. They jumped on the crazy train with the other two people I've also talked about in these vlogs with the dumbest decisions ever made. So they're throwing the... Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Okay, so, two things. First thing, if you want to check out the information on this side, check out Markiplier's video that YouTube messed up. I've given him a shout out because he went through and showed how a bunch of his fans were being affected. Apparently, YouTube will now ban you for using emojis. Even heart emojis. Not like emojis that are inappropriate or something like that. Just little heart emojis or shooting star emoji. It doesn't matter. If you spam a certain amount of emojis in the chat right now, there's a chance YouTube is going to ban your Google account and your YouTube account. So the gloves are coming off tonight. I'm going to be nice about this, but the gloves are coming off. Tonight is the night where we point this out. I also found out something else. I made a throwaway account and spammed one emote the account. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Do not, first off, I want to cover this for all my fans that see this video tonight. Do not use emojis right now. at all. I know that sucks. And that's, once again, it feels like our freedom of rights as people is slowly being taken away on YouTube, which I'm not going to cut hairs on this one. That is exactly, literally, hardcore proof, hardcore evidence of YouTube is being run by a bunch of robots instead of people. And I don't mean this literally like cyborgs run YouTube. I mean this in the aspect of most of YouTube is so much automation now. There's no realness to it. No legitimacy to what it's doing right now. And on top of that, they have made a huge violation. They have made a huge violation, in my opinion, of terms of agreement and user agreement. YouTube is supposed to be a platform creating platform where people like me, Mark, people who do cooking shows, it doesn't matter, anybody, any artists, painters, musicians, anybody can come here, create a channel, start making content and helping grow YouTube as a platform. This is the original way, by the way, and continuing to push it forward. But the new terms of agreement not only scares me, but also shows that YouTube has now officially gone in the wrong direction. Officially. And I hope they get their hands slapped because they need to. And I want every YouTuber, everyone who sees me to spread the word that we are not to support this. We are not to support this change in YouTube. We are not to support any of it. Because it is a violation of all of our human rights as content creators. You cannot legally tell us what we can and cannot do unless it's inappropriate or hurting someone in the long run. When it's innocent things like cooking shows, all kinds of stuff, and all kinds of stuff like that are getting hit, along with video game Let's Players and stuff like that, just because, yeah, exactly. Yeah, and that's what I'm saying. And that's what I'm saying. Now, the problem is, and this is why, here's the problem with that, though. YouTube doesn't have any real, what is the word? Real safety nets for anything. Instead, they just create these robots that go around with certain programming in them, and they knock YouTubes from existence. YouTube channels from existence. They did it to over 1,000 people that were loyal to Markiplier's channel, that all for only using emojis that he asked them to do during his live stream of his big event that he had for a heist for Markiplier that I talked about and shouted out for everybody. Something that was also funded by YouTube. Yet the 1,000 or more people, not confirmed on number, but 1,000 or more people got their Google, not even just YouTube, their Google accounts banned and shut down, which is a complete violation of human freedom of rights. You are not the king, YouTube. You do not get to tell people what they can and not do and how to act. You are not a TV series. You are not a TV channel. You are a content creation platform, not a cable company. You do not get the right to tell us what goes and what does not. Especially when we are the ones who keep YouTube afloat. Not just Let's Players, but the content creators themselves are what keep YouTube afloat. Me, Wizard, Mark, everybody, James, everybody. And we may be small, but we're all a part of that life force that keeps YouTube going. But here's the problem with that. YouTube doesn't respect that. It is clear in what happened to his fans, along with this new terms of service, which we're going to get to in a minute, that they do not care what we say when they should be, considering we're the reason why they get paid. Not me specifically, by the way. I want to make that very clear. I'm talking about as a whole. All of YouTube, all of its content creators, all the good content creators who do deserve to have their channels deleted, but instead all these innocent, loyal people who are loyal to these good creators who are trying to promote better a better world, a better way of thinking, positivity, just trying to have fun with the people in their community, are getting destroyed. And that is not okay. This needs to be shouted to the rooftop that YouTube needs to have its hand slapped real hard to let it know that this is not okay, this is not appropriate, this is not human. This is a robot money way of thinking. This is not what humans act like, and this is not what YouTube is supposed to be. And that scares me as a small YouTuber, and as other small YouTubers, it should scare all of us. Because here, now let's get to the next part. The new terms of service. YouTube now has the right to delete any channel they deem fit that does not appropriately bring in commercial value. You know what that means? It means if you do not make them money, they have the right to erase your existence from YouTube. No. There is such a thing as employee protection. No matter where you come from, the Better Business Bureau still can be contacted. And it still can be alerted to this kind of thing. And that's why I'm pulling no punches tonight. Because I want YouTube to see this. And I'm going to say this right now. If all of a sudden I get deleted, I will be bringing disability rights into it and everything else. Because I am not going to sit here and let YouTube bully people like that. Because that's what it is. That is bullying. You are trying to turn yourself into something you will never be. And we don't want to be. Your content creators don't want none of that. We don't want none of what you think is the future of YouTube. Technically, without us, there is no future of YouTube. YouTube will crash and something will take its place. If that happens, eventually. It would hurt and suck wholeheartedly. But they need to be very, very careful. Very, very careful. Because there's so much competition out there now that there didn't used to be when YouTube first started, that if they make a silly decision like they are right now, and they stick to it, it will kill them. And someone will replace them. And they will lose, and they will go bankrupt. They have to keep that in mind, and they are not. They are punishing their biggest channels instead of helping them. And I'm not, once again, I'm not a big channel. I'm not, they are not as well. Thank you, Wizard. But yeah, I'm not a big boy channel. I'm not Mark. I'm not Jack. I'm not Pewds. I'm not any of them. But the fact that they can do this to them, what does that mean for us? Like, what does that mean for a YouTube channel such as mine? And it's crazy. Yeah, exactly. And that's why I agree with you, Raven. It's kind of a funny joke, but you are correct. If this keeps happening, YouTube will become the Internet Explorer of Internet. Which, I don't mind Internet Explorer. Technically, I still use it. But that being said, in comparison, basically YouTube will be the obsolete version at that point. Because someone who's more willing to treat their content creators properly will absorb what YouTube loses. And then YouTube will instantaneously implode. It's gotta be careful. They need to be looking at all of their content creators, all their videos, all the things on the forums, everywhere. Right now, YouTube. Seriously, you need to be paying attention. This is everyone's future at stake right now. Not just your own. Then we will survive at some point, but keep that in mind as a platform creator. You cannot do this. If you do this, you destroy your platform. And all the big boys will jump ship on you if you keep treating their fans like this. If you keep banning fans and hurting people, they will jump ship and take every little person who spends money towards the YouTube platform and towards their content creator will go with them. Meaning you will lose views, you will lose traffic to your site, and everything. So YouTube, if you don't hear me, hear all of your big YouTubers out right now. You are about to seal your own fate against all your rest of your competition, and it ain't a good future, the way you're handling it. You are not professionally jumping into this right. You are not thinking about your content creators and your employees. You're only thinking about your top high brass. You cannot do that as a content creator platform. It does not work. Like I said, I'll say it again. You are not a cable company. You are not a movie thing like Netflix. You are none of that. You are a content creation platform for people that want to get their stuff out there and, you know, spread the word and stuff like that. So, he loved Play. I love Play. So it's so fun. Yeah. Soon another site will Google Internet Explorer them. And Mark, you and Jack jumped gun on Twitch. YouTube. Well, that's what I'm saying. That's what I said. And James has just made a point. And that's one of the competition too.
There's Twitch and Mixer as well.
Well, Mixer's still pretty small, but that's why a lot of people are like, eh. But keep in mind, this is what I mean by this. That all it takes, let's use Mixer as a perfect example, even though I think Twitch would be the one to take over. Here, let's use Mixer as an example.
Mixer would be to do Twitch, and Twitch would be to do YouTube.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. But let me make an example. So, all it takes, no matter how big or small a company is, versus a big or small company. So let's say YouTube versus Mixer. YouTube is clearly the bigger company, but here's the thing: a big company isn't invincible. It isn't immortal, especially this type of company. This type of company has no fallback after everything like that happens. Everybody love Artnott. Is Justin he merit? I don't know what that last word says, Wizard, but thank you. Thank you, but yeah, not for him, just because he loves Play. Yeah, I mean, well, I love everybody. That's why I don't want to see this happen. This could easily go down as a dark day in our society if YouTube does this. And I'm not saying like dark ages, but I mean seriously. Do you know how many people would be affected if this goes down like it does? YouTube will instantly become a war zone. And during that war zone, Twitch and Mixer will capitalize and destroy them. Which is why YouTube's gotta stop. You gotta listen, YouTube. Back up. Slow down. And focus on the things that matter, like your creators, for a while. If you don't, the other two are going to swallow you whole. Because they see what you're doing. And they're making decisions to help the ones... I actually looked this up a little earlier. Before I left the house. Twitch is making moves. They see what you're doing, YouTube. You better be careful. Because they're already in place and ready to juke you for your biggest content creators if you hurt them and if you push them away.
Watching King Arthur and Shock fight is really weird.
You okay, Mom? You talking to me? Oh, I thought you were trying to get my attention.
And there goes the Shock.
But it's like, geez, man. The only people keeping me here are the big boys and Pixelated. Yeah, that's another good dude too. It's like I said, and it's not even just like I said, it's not even just Mark and them. There are so many YouTubers I've been watching that are medium, big size, that are like, they're scared. They don't know what to do. They don't know where their future lies because they don't know how YouTube's going to become and where it's going. And that is a very big thing that is that is not, hey, it's not good. It's not okay. It is not okay. And by the way, even though I am slightly going off on a tangent here as well, that's also why I'm saying this as calmly as possible, because this needs to be heard properly, officially, and all of that by everybody who can hear it. Because this is terrifying. As a new YouTuber myself, and so are my friends and all that, this doesn't bode well for us. This makes us as content creators and as people who want to push our content and want to get in business with someone officially and properly, this makes us not want to, or I know me, this makes me want to go to Twitch automatically. This makes me so afraid of where YouTube's going that I almost think that I'm not gonna, by the way, I'm just saying how I feel. I'll stay on YouTube as long as I'm here. If all of a sudden I disappear, I will let you all know in the Discord, and I will let you know that I will be creating a Twitch if that happened. If that all of a sudden happened for some reason. Because then we will use Twitch to, like I said, at that point, if you're going to throw out your employees like they're a piece of meat, then don't expect those employees not to go to another platform and then promote that platform above yours. Because that's how that works. You're supposed to provide rights and, not like privileges is not the right word, like rights, protections, and guarantees to your employees, just like any other business, to ensure they want to keep working for you, YouTube. It's the same as any other business. You have to ensure your employees want to stick around, or they're going to try to find better jobs and just quit. They're going to leave. They're going to leave. Give it long enough. But I don't want to create problems for my brother Ordna. Oh no, you good, Wizard. Why would you need to go? You don't need to go, bro. Arnott, I have all Tier 7 German ships, Z-23, Admiral Hipper, and the Bismarck. But no, you good, Wizard. You don't have to go anywhere. Why would anyone make you leave, man, bro?
YouTube?
No, I mean, like, I think he was talking to, like, people in the chat, just letting him know he's okay. Sealy, I mean, steal like Twitch, the majority of YouTubers.
You only got 2 days, man. You got 2 days.
They will. They will. That's exactly what's going to happen, Sealy. That is exactly what will happen. If YouTube starts to fall, guarantee Twitch and Mixer will instantly move in. They will create connections with the big boys. Some of them already have Twitch channels. The big boys, I know they have them. They just don't use them as often. So that could change depending on what happens. And it's like, but I think it irks me the most because I really love watching Mark, because him and Jack are big inspirations for me as a YouTuber. Oh, Nova wants to join. Alright, 1 second, everybody. Let me get a blue screen. I'll finish what I was saying in a second. But yeah, Jack and Mark are big inspirations to me. I was inspired by them to kind of like, hey, I can do that. I've been playing games too with my feet, since I was young. So I was like, I'll try to become a video game Let's Player on YouTube. Sadly, right as I began to do this is when all of the stuff with YouTube started happening. So it does sadly feel a little bit inconvenient with the fact I joined maybe at the worst literal time, at least as far as like getting going as a YouTuber, that there probably is or ever will be in the future. Because of the fact of how crazy it's gotten, and the fact they jumped on board the crazy train with a bunch of other companies that are making really brash and dumb decisions. Yep. So I don't know what to think, man. It's like, But yeah, back to what I was saying, they're big inspirations to me. So when I saw that video of what happened to all of his loyalist fans that were just contributing to his live stream, I was like, what is going on? What is happening to YouTube? It's blatantly falling off a cliff. Like, it's one thing to do that, and I don't promote this at all, and I hope they don't start doing this, but it's one thing to do that to a small YouTuber. Someone like me, James, Prime, whatever. But to do that to Mark, of all people, just seems, why? Who was making that decision that day? And who programmed those bots to ban people with emojis? Like, I don't know. It's just, and then of course that new terms of service. It's like, who's making these decisions? Obviously someone that's not actually involved in YouTube's actual whole as a platform. It's obviously someone literally sitting behind a desk that has no idea what's going on, just signing some papers. Which is not cool. That's not how you do business. Not in this type of business, anyways. In big boy business, let them be dumb. With the big boy companies and stuff like that I've talked about in the past. But YouTube is different. It should not be doing this. You know, it's like, it's really dumb. It's like, in the literal words say commercial value or something like that. I have to read it again. But
commercially viable.
Yeah, commercially viable.
Anyone they deem not commercially viable. So it's basically anybody.
Yeah.
The they deem part.
That they deem, yeah. So basically, if YouTube sees that you're not going to bring in the big bucks, they have the right to delete you straight out. And I'm like, what kind of stuff is that? Who are you? And what are you done with YouTube?
The idea is that could change. That could be that they deem not politically correct, or that they deem not.
Yeah, that's some dangerous stuff. That can get into some very dictators type of running a company.
This is the foot in the door to what they could be.
Yeah,
like they want to do this kind of thing, so it could be a bunch of other stuff.
This is a huge foot in the door. This basically,
they're taking an inch, they could want a mile. So
yeah, they do. They fall off the cliff. It's like I said, I'm not saying this for just my benefit. I'm trying to reach out to YouTube as hard as I can, even though I'm a small YouTuber, to let them know this is instant lose. This is an instant loss. There is no win in this. I don't know what you're seeing that's winning, but it ain't accurate. There is no winning this. Not with this kind of crazy publicity and things that happen. They have more YouTubers very bad for money, for everything. Yeah, I agree. There is a lot more bad YouTubers on YouTube than there used to be. So, but YouTube is definitely falling off the hinges, because this is their terms of service. It would be one thing if they said if you're being inappropriate in the terms of service, like if you're promoting such and such, blah 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 blah, that's fine. But it said commercially viable. These words alone speak millions of margins, personality-wise.
And maybe you are less commercially viable than Mark. So hey, you're cutting his commercial viability.
Exactly. You are right, and that's what scares me. That's what I was talking about. Like, this terrifies me as a small YouTuber, and every other YouTuber should technically be nervous about this a little bit, because that's bigger than what happened to the big man himself. Because that's a bigger problem, even though it's related to that same problem. That's a bigger problem than we even thought. And I don't even know if he knows this. And I actually want to give a shout out, not that he probably sees my videos, but Mark, if you do ever see one of my videos, that's what it is. They've changed the terms of service that says if you are hurting commercial viability on your channel, they have the right to delete you. I just want to let you know. I've looked this up. You can check it yourself if you want to, big guy, if you ever see my video. But yeah, that's what they're doing to your fans. I just wanted to let you know, because I looked this up, and then Nova sent it to me, and then I double-checked it. It's crazy. It's crazy. It's the dumbest thing I've ever read. I had to read it several times. Like, what am I reading? It's like, I don't know. I don't want to talk too much about it tonight, but I do want to, when we have 1 million, not change the component. Well, yeah, that's what I'm saying. Number doesn't matter anymore. Subscriptions doesn't matter anymore. It's based on how much you're pulling. And that's not cool. Because that means even, like I said, even big boys are viable for danger now. Or the people watching them. So, I just want to say, it's like, I think this is mostly YouTube. But still, I mean, I feel like where I live is becoming less and less of what I think it's supposed to be. Where I live in this country. Because it feels like more and more we become more like another country I'm not going to mention that we should not be. when we're supposed to be the pioneers in freedom of speech, freedom of rights, freedom of anything. But it's starting to feel not like that anymore. So, yeah.
I feel bad, man.
It scares me because I live here. It's like, what's happening? And I'm going to go as far as saying this, because this is kind of how it works over there a little bit, because it's all about the money and the business. We feel more like China than U.S. right now. Like,
because China's making big moves.
No, it's not about that. It's all about the money. It's all about the moolah. Nothing else. People don't matter. Opinion doesn't matter. It's starting to feel like that. And it should not be. Like, it's starting to feel hardcore like that. But Wizards say it's just a game. Let's see. We have 1 million not changed. Not changed to component.
I want a good team.
Just
give me one good team on Smite that'll let me win.
But it's not just a video game, Wizard. I don't know if you understand what I'm quite saying, because I sadly don't speak French very well. I don't know if I'm explaining it right to you, but we're not talking about a game. We're talking about YouTube. We're talking about YouTube as a whole.
YouTube, the platform system.
Yeah, YouTube as a platform as a whole. Not just video games. Video gamers aren't the only people being affected. I've been watching this very much like a hawk for the past month now. There's cooking. Oh, you do? Okay, never mind. You're good, bro. I thought I wasn't explaining it right. That's my bad. But, yeah. It's not just video gamers. There's cooking channels being affected. I kid you not. There's cooking channels being affected. I mean, YouTube is only good because of its content creators, though, Wizard. The only thing good left on YouTube is the people like me, you, Wizard, Mark, Jack, Pewds. There's too many for me to name right now that I watch that are actually deserve what they've earned, because they're awesome people.
You named the big boys.
Yeah, I named all 3 big boys, but still, it's like, this is just video game ones. But I have done my like I said, my research on YouTube for a while now. We're not the only platform or the only genre being affected. I thought it was video games mostly being hard targeted, but it's not. There's been channels of all kinds of things coming forward in the forums and all kinds of things everywhere saying, our YouTube channels aren't working, they're being banned, da-da-da-da, da-da-da-da, and I'm like, oh no. So it's like, oof. Oh, nice, Wizard. Wizard says I have 10,000. Raven says, Farseer was pregnant and had she's very upset about this. I already got permission to type that. Oh, I'm sorry, Raven. So that's what's been going on. I figured she did seem a little upset. I'm glad you did at least ask her before you typed that, but I'm sorry about that, Raven. I just now read that. That is my bad, bro. I wish her, I send her my deepest literal condolences the best I can. That's nothing.
Send her love for me too, Raven. Send her love for me too.
That's nothing no person, especially no girl should ever have to experience.
It's bad.
Like never. Never ever.
Hashtag here for Farseer. I'm gonna type that in now.
And that kind of puts icing on the cake a little bit, considering it's just, I don't know. Other than personally, I'm gonna be honest right now a little bit more brutally honest with my own life as well. Oh, yo, what's up, Twal? This last month has just been...
You're a bitch.
Just been... Other than y'all helping me out, Wizard helping me out so greatly, some other people I've been talking to in the IRL that I've been trying to get things going with, help me out. If it wasn't for that, I would have been even slower right now and wouldn't even have what I have now. And it's like, that. Other than that, this month has been the month of hell for all kinds of different reasons. My cat passed away. YouTube has lost its bloody mind. Blizzard decided that people don't matter. And it's like, what is happening?
Whoa.
Like, and the Ruby floats. I had to get that one. I had to get that one in there as a joke. That one lightens to lighten up the mood a little bit.
Ruby one more time.
I mean, it lightens up the mood. And all in all, at this point, that's my least thing that I'm worried about anymore. It's like that. I mean, it still bothers me, but not as much. But I had to still throw it in there. Ruby floats. But no, but yeah, I understand Raven. I don't. She needs to take her time. That's fine. That's
fine.
It's completely fine, Raven.
Time, that's fine.
Let her do her for a while. It's gonna take a while to come back from something like that. So. I completely understand. I 100%. So.
I understand as well. That's bad.
It's. But yeah, this has just been the month of hell, and it's like it's. And then my mom's been having health issues as well a little bit. We've been stressed out beyond no belief. We've been having money issues. It's just, it's crazy. And then I find out YouTube has decided now that they might just delete whoever they deem fit now. And I'm like, great. Another piece of the puzzle added to that. Not year. My whole year hasn't been a year of hell. Just this last month. This new month hasn't been too bad. But it's not starting off as that great either. It's better than last month. But... but I don't know. Now for you, Raven, I can understand that. With everything that's going on, yeah, yours sounds more like a year of hell. Like the year of hell, so... I feel you, big guy. It sucks. Sometimes life just... especially when you live where we live, Raven, sometimes life just punches you in the face. For no reason. So it's like, Oh, okay. But yeah, it's... But not the Bone Singer. Yeah, it's alright. It'll... Like I said, it comes and goes. Life just sometimes just decides, you know what, I'm just gonna be a dick. Oh, is that the link? What was that, Nova?
Yeah, that's where I saw it. I've been looking for a news article, but I can't find one. I don't think there is one yet. But
okay. Sadly, I can't show it on this right now. I'd have to do it on PC.
On those things usually illuminate some stuff.
Yeah, that's where Young Yeah gets a lot of his stuff too. Because a lot of people tend to go there because it's the only place to communicate with each other properly in a neutral, mostly neutral environment. It's not the best place sometimes, but it also, you just have to be smart when you go in there. But, I mean, it's hard not to notice that what is happening is true. Plus, I've looked at the terms of service myself, like I said earlier, in my YouTube section, in my little studio, and I was like, no. What do you think of new Star Wars?
What do you think of Star Wars?
No, I was trying to read. I'm trying to decipher what Wizard was talking about. New Star Wars. You talking about the one you got me, or Battlefront 2? It'll probably be updated, if not this week, probably next week, at the earliest. I almost said latest. Earliest. It might be after that too, as well, though. They're trying to link up a lot of the games now. Like, a lot of the games are starting to become canon. Battlefront 2 is one of the first. I took her to Warlock's house because he knew how to handle the situation better than me. That's fine. Yeah. I know you're her cousin, right? Yeah, cousin, I think. But technically he is her blood brother in that case, so I think in that case that is probably best. Tried sending an invite. Oh, yeah, I saw it earlier, Twal, but I was still typing and stuff. But I can invite you if you want, Twal. It's up to you. If you want me to invite you to the party, I will. I wasn't able to respond to it because I was still typing. The most people say is Uncharted game and Dark Soul game. Yeah, well, I mean, those are the original big classics. Yo, Odd Boy! You said that's cool? That's cool. You want to join? Okay. I'll send you an invite just in case. One real quick blue screen, everybody. I mean, why not? this is more of just a discussion of things anyways, and it's not going to be a long video on top of that, so. I don't really want to go on and on and on about it. I just want to get everyone's awareness situated so no one gets blindsided by this. Because this is huge. This is a huge blindside by YouTube, on YouTube's half. Yo, Warlock! Sup, bro? Welcome. My internet is a bit slow. That's okay, Odd Boy. Also, welcome. Welcome, Odd Boy. But yeah, I don't know. I don't want to, like I said, I don't want to draw it on too much, but... Yo, what's up, Twal? But it's just like, the crazy train is strong right now. There's 3 major companies on board that train right now. And that train's destined for the end of a cliff. And it's like, oh man, it's bad. Oh, okay, well, I know about the situation, so you don't have to say it. I already know what's going on, so you don't have to type it. It's but I was letting it know to say, I don't know how much it'll help, but to let her know that me, James, and everybody wish her well, and there's not much I can say as far as like soothing, because you can't really soothe something like that. But I hope she gets through it, and I send her my deepest condolences, because no one should have to experience that ever. So. Like ever. But, oh man. Commercially viable. Yeah, yikes. Yikes. I experienced. Oh, you did, Warlock? Yeah. And like I said, nobody should. But especially no. I mean, I know I'm not trying to sound a little bit favoritism on female side, but technically it's still worse for the woman though. In that case, don't get me wrong. The father's going to be affected just as bad. Well, in your case, Warlock. But yeah. Usually though, that usually messes with the mother, which sucks. Because, like I said, no woman should ever have to experience that. It's not that kind of thing you should have to experience, ever. Being that, no offense, being that it's America, she shouldn't have to experience it either. I'm going to just say that, at least once. Let's just say there was supposed to be 3 demons. That sucks. I'm so sorry for that, Warlock. Yeah, it's, But, alright, I guess for now, since we've done our awareness, given our shout-outs, let's do some questions so we can get away from this. So that way we don't have to, so we don't bring everybody down, because I don't want to do that either, so.
Oh my god, that was chaotic. Me and my enemy Emerger just activated both the ults, so we both were trapped.
Oh no. That'd be funny to see, chaotic. Actually.
Oh, but, what you think about Death Stranding?
Oh, I love it. If it wasn't for It's So Late It Tonight, I'd do another episode right after this.
That is pretty.
I freaking love that game. I haven't. You could tell I've been waiting on that game for a while, and I purposely did not spoil anything just so I could experience everything for the very first time. I haven't even watched Jack do it yet. Even the stuff I've already done. Because I don't want to degrade it for me. I want to get in there and do it all myself. Because I haven't played a Kojima game in ages, and I love them. They're my favorite, and this one is too.
Ow.
I love it.
Yeah, it is really good. I got it yesterday.
Yeah.
Oh, you better get spiked now.
Oh, wait a minute, hold on. Let me read what Warlock said. Your grown children are cleaning out your house after you've died. What will they come across that will bring them together to say, what the fuck? This is Bone Singer's question.
Me, it'd be easy.
Okay, oh, yeah, you go ahead, James.
I'll just simply just link you your channel, and they can hear all the shit I've seen, and they go, what the fuck? What are you guys on?
You're grown. Okay, so let me read the question over again so I can answer it properly. Your grown children are cleaning out your house after you've died. What will they come across that will bring them together to say, what the fuck? Probably what would be my... Are we talking about a legitimate thing? Give me a second. If we're talking about a legitimate object, what would be that?
Your story that you're right.
Maybe, but that wouldn't... he's talking about like a confused, like, WTF? What, Dad? What is this? Raven went with the obvious answer, but I don't know. That wouldn't be what mine would be. I don't... spare arms. I'm just kidding. Like, he had arms all this time?
Yeah, the thing on jobs would be confusing.
That would be super confusing, but that's not realistic, though. I'm trying to think of something realistic.
18 plus collection.
Your what?
18 plus collection.
My extensive, obsessive collection of information on Kojima Productions. Because I'm slightly obsessed with Kojima? I don't know. I actually don't know. I actually don't really have one that's truly stands out to me, because I know my kids would be unusual to begin with because I'm their father. So, I don't really know anything just that stands out. Like, maybe the Christmas tree, because I have it around me at all times, but I'm pretty sure they'd be used to that at that point. Like, I'm pretty sure they'd be used to that at that point, so, I don't know. That's actually a really hard question. You'll have to let Bone Singer know. That one I'll have to get back to her on. That's not an easy one.
I know.
All my wooden clocks in weird shapes. Okay, that one is kind of odd. But it's not weird, but it is odd. That would be like, huh? Why does Dad have so many different shaped clocks? No.
Ooh. Yo, stop. Trying to think what else.
Maybe my extensive collection of Zippos lighters that I have, because I like fire. I'm slightly a pyro, just slightly. I don't light things on fire, I just like fire.
I know what they can go with. If I write down a dwarf height as my actual height, so my actual height is so they go, what the fuck are you with a dwarf?
A picture of me and my family, but I had a twin brother and the twin died, and father had a pimple in his cheek, but the one who died was the one who... the one who died was me. Crap, I confused myself. Yes, you did. You confused everybody. Another Bone Singer. If magic was real, what spell would you try to learn first? Igni from The Witcher. Like I said, I like fire. I'm gonna be a fire mage immediately. I will be like, snap my toes, instant fire. That would be the first spell I learned. It's not the most powerful of spells, but I like I said, it's kind of a personal favorite. So probably fire. Then after that, water to balance it out and get real trippy with it. A water and fire mage in the same body. Kind of like the yin yang on the channel. Basically, what I am saying is I died, but the twin stole my identity since he's the one who killed the twin. It needs to be realistic, Seeley. I will try to learn those arts of death magic. See, that's an easy answer. Anyone's going to say death magic or life magic, or the most powerful of all, time magic. Because then anything goes. So it's like, geez, time and death are easy. I'm going to be the Lich King. Okay. Let's see. Doing large. You'll probably be a better one. Maybe we need a real one. Maybe we should sick a real Lich King on Blizzard. Oh man. Doing large things for reasons you wouldn't want to know.
They're from me, aren't they?
No, Raven was talking about magic powers. He said the magic power to enlarge things you don't want to know. Okay, That one is at least unique because not a lot, other than some men who know what magic even is, like me and you and all the people in this party. But yeah, that's a good answer. I like that one. Light magic. That's a good one. I like that one. Light magic's a little bit broad, but I do like that because that encompasses the ability to control light as well. So that's more unique than just time or life or death magic. Warlock, to be honest, you will learn the solar flare. Well, I mean, that's kind of what light magic is. It's the manipulation of light. Well, some of it. Not all of it. But what's up, dude? Yo, Rocky Top SL, welcome, welcome. Welcome to the stream.
I know some new skins out.
James, get off Fortnite. I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. I'm like, James, get off Fortnite. How are you today? Doing good, Rocky Top. Well, how about you, bro?
Vigilante Cesano.
That's funny. You know, James, 2 more days till floating happens.
You know 2 more days, Seeley. When you know.
Oh yeah, also for that, 2 more days till Cerberus' Flamethrower actually does do quite a lot of damage. Just for
you see they had a 1v1.
Just finish recording, that's about it. Nice, Rocky Top, nice. Yeah, we're doing a live stream of vlog tonight because we're.
Me and Silly were doing a 1v1 earlier. For some reason, and I was using a build. I'm not gonna say what it is, but I matched Cuckoo, and that was before the patch.
Oh, Rocky Top, be careful. I should say that every time someone joins. I'm gonna have to get used to this. YouTube, I hate you. Rocky Top, be careful with those emojis. Be very careful. Because YouTube is banning people for using emojis now. They could delete your account. Because it's not commercially viable. According to their new terms of service. So be very careful, big guy. I'm just letting you know. I don't have no problem with the emojis. I'm fine. I love emojis. But apparently YouTube thinks they're evil now.
I don't know what game to go on, to be honest.
I don't know.
Fine.
I wish, this is the one thing I wish I could do with Sony. They hid it, Warlock. Oh, they did. Something got hidden. Because I don't see any question, Warlock, about anything else from Bone Singer. You're going to have to retype it or type it in a different way. Because YouTube's crazy now. I hope that didn't happen to him just now. I had 5 viewers, and then as soon as he did that, it went down to 4. YouTube, I swear to God. You hear me?
Oh God.
Like, I'm getting tired of that. That's not cool. Rocky Top, are you still there? If you can, please type in the chat, buddy.
Eat.
What's the highest stake game of rock, paper, scissors you've ever played? Technically for video games, I guess. And since we didn't have cards, we kind of played for video games. So the highest stakes I've ever technically done, as far as like rock, scissors, paper. This is only among friends, by the way, not people I don't know. Was for video games. He's not responding. I don't like that. Rocky Top, are you still there, buddy? Come on, YouTube. You better not have. Are you serious?
That would be crazy.
No, it's been happening. They're doing it over one emoji.
That's stupid.
And did you hear what I was saying about earlier in the stream when you were in there? Did you hear about the new terms of service?
Oh yeah, I heard.
YouTube's dying.
Yeah, I mean, if they keep on the path, most everybody I know I will. We'll
go to Twitch.
Yeah.
The big boys have mentioned it too.
There's no point.
Yep. I agree. I think I lost Rocky Top. I think he got banned. Rocky Top, if you see this video again from another profile, I am so sorry for that, bro. YouTube is just YouTube is becoming hell. It's becoming the worst place as far as content creation in existence. I was confident I would win, Sealy. Because you know why? This foot can only do so many shapes. I do know my limit, though. $400 against Warlock. Oh my gosh, see, I would never bet those kind of odds. That's too rich for my blood. Losing like maybe one game that I wasn't really playing to begin with, that's fine. But no, $400 is nothing to shake a stick at. Not for me. For me, that's a lot of money. So I could not bet that kind of money. Huh?
I play more combat.
Oh, nice. We should fight at that some more. But I'm
the
never
full
doing
game.
that again.
Oh, damn it.
I wouldn't, Raven. No, it's dangerous. You might not be as lucky next time. But everyone who's joined in Rocky Top, like I was saying, if you do happen to see this with another account, if you just got banned, please let me know so I can keep making more and more logs in my information about who's been messed over and who hasn't. Because we need to keep a track of this for no matter how big or small we are as a YouTube. Because that way our communities are protected. I should have told him that. I forgot. Also, to all my moderators from now on, if you can remember, please do so. If you're in my chat, all my mods, please at the very beginning of every chat, or when someone new joins, please put in chat, do not post emojis, because you might get banned by YouTube. Because I might forget every now and then, because y'all know my ADHD is pretty powerful. And when I get into a game, sometimes I don't see chat right away. I might not save them in time. So, like sadly what happened to Rocky Top, I think. Oh, we've got a troll, and then of course a troll shows up. See, really? We weren't even talking about that, and someone's trying to just start something. Raven, we have a target in mind. Let loose the rockets, or Sealy, whoever gets to it first. We don't discuss political topics on this channel, especially not that man. Thank you.
Oh no.
But, okay. Warning, this guy is very dangerous. Right? But, like I said, Raven, if it happens again, then hide that profile entirely. We only talk about relevant topics. And I mean that very harshly when it comes to that.
Warning, this guy's very dangerous. What guy?
No, he was talking about... Yeah, Raven was making a joke. Let me see, Warlock. If you were to wear a warning label, what would it say? Oh, that's why he said that. That's why. What would your warning label say, James? I'll think about mine while yours says.
Huh?
What would your warning label say? If you had to wear a warning label for any one major thing to warn people of before they talk to you, what would it be?
Mine would say "Big Dick Caution."
Warning.
That's taking it the wrong way. They might be like, you talk like... I take that the wrong way. I say you talk like a dick.
Oh yeah, that could be. I was gonna say that could be taken in a completely different direction.
Yeah, it could. I'll let the mind run wild with that one.
Oh man.
I just say I put mine at 18 force.
Warning,
I put mine at 18 force.
Warning, this individual is highly contagious in the ways of the gamer. Okay? Mine would say, warning, short but dangerous.
Oh, that guy spammed it. My pool would be 18 plus.
Oh man.
Warning.
Warning, yeah. That makes more sense for you, James. Warning, 18 plus. Do not approach unless you're 18. Oh man. Yeah, just nothing's PG around James.
No, it's not PG friendly.
I don't even think it's PG-13 sometimes. Sometimes it just goes straight to R.
Yeah, that's the problem. I don't know. I don't know if it's a problem or not.
I mean, it's not really a problem. I don't consider it a problem. It's who you are. Like I said, I don't think anyone should have the right, no matter what, especially when other people, watch you and enjoy your channel. I don't think anybody, namely YouTube, should have the right to tell you who to be at all.
Yeah, I agree.
Like, at all. Especially when they pull in that many people watching them. I mean, we're still small, but you know what I'm talking about. Like, the big boys had to stop, for a little while.
Even the small
stop.
people should be able to be just as free as the big
I
people
agree.
in my eyes.
I agree. I mean, I agree. It's just, sadly, apparently YouTube doesn't.
Yeah, I know. All about the money.
Yeah. But, well, you know what's the most hilarious thing, though?
Money.
Right?
Money.
Right? That should be their theme song. No, but, you know what the ironic thing about that, though, is when you start to think like that, that's when you lose your money. Unless you're in a certain type of situation, like government or something. Then you're kind of slightly untouchable for a while. No, sadly. But when you come to a YouTube, when it comes to this type of platform, they are not invincible. This will end up destroying them instead of getting them more money.
That's the beauty of the free market there.
But it is, but it's also the danger of it because now they're trying to abuse it, but it's not going to work. Well, at least I hope not. Because the only way it would work is if the big boys don't do anything about it. Because I am a small channel. I am going to pull a lot of weight myself anyways. Even if I could do this vlog for days, I'm too small to pull real weight, sadly, when in this kind of subject. So that's why I reached out and said, if any of the big boys see this video, please let everyone know on your channels as well, and spread the awareness that the terms of service has been completely changed to fit commerciality. Like this, it's like a fatality from Mortal Kombat, but with commercials. Commerciality. Oh man.
I think what will happen eventually if they keep doing it and they keep banning people, people will start moving to different platforms.
They will.
Which luckily there are different platforms to
yeah,
move
thank
to
gosh.
If they so do that.
Yeah, exactly.
Warlock, hold on, is it? Yeah, Warlock asks, what do you think is the biggest threat to humanity in the near future?
Probably, if it's not robots, global warming.
Death Stranding.
You heard that, yeah, and maybe dark matter. By the way, I have a theory. I think dark matter created that universe. I think it was a dark matter explosion that created the BTs. That could be from another world. It could be multiverse theory as well. That crossed my mind. But when I saw the necrosis happen during that one scene, I don't want to spoil it because I don't know how far you've made it yet.
Oh yeah, no, I've made it. I think I made it much further than you have.
Okay, good. That means I won't. That means I shouldn't spoil anything. But yeah, when I first saw the necrosis and how it happened, it kind of got me wondering because there's chiralium, as it's called in the game, in the air. That's not a real substance, but hypothetically, this could be a fake version of what dark matter produces when it explodes. So, I don't know.
Could be. Yeah. Could be a new element too. I mean,
could be.
Could be.
Until the end, I'm sure we really don't.
We won't even probably know because it's Kojima, because he likes to keep things very under wrap. Hell, I don't even know if we'll know all of it. Yeah. Oh, there's gonna be some, but here's the thing:
there will be.
Will it be in the main story, or do we have to find it in the stop? Yeah,
No,
I think it's in the interviews.
Yeah,
It could be in interviews. Yeah.
Yeah.
There's some entries called chiralium and chiralium and the BTs and the beach.
Oh,
It's
okay.
from the beach, I guess. And then
The beach. So it started on the beach?
I guess.
Yeah, I
And
guess
it
when people
exists
die, I don't know. I don't really know how it works.
Yeah,
it
I
exists
don't
in
either.
Both. The thing said that chiralium is the same as it is now as it was at the very beginning of the universe, and time does not affect chiralium. So it also has to do with time.
So, yeah.
The whole story.
Interesting. I can't wait to read more about it.
But yeah,
that's awesome.
It's in the interviews. It doesn't really go so far as to be an actual explanation or anything. I mean, we are talking about Kojima here.
We are.
History, but...
And you'll probably need more pieces to even know even more anyways.
Right.
Probably have to find almost all of it just to figure it out.
There is some explanation, but it's not really satisfying. There's still plenty of mystery attached to it.
Yep. Ardnot, check out Warlock's question. Oh yeah, I missed it. Alright.
Where did you get to, Ardnot?
I didn't make it too far because I didn't get my. I only did the first one for like 4 hours. I made it to the distribution center and then stopped. But I also did some lost cargo in the process. That's why it took me longer. Because I was still playing the game and figuring out how everything worked. So yeah.
Yeah, you get a lot of fun equipment later
question,
on. Oh yeah, I can't wait to get that bike up and running.
I said the Warlock's question was a genie allows you 3 wishes to increase something by 1%, and decrease something by 1%, and have something never change by your wishes.
Okay, so yeah, I understood that, but I'm gonna have to read it myself as well. My brain is weird, but I kind of understood it. So a genie allows you 3 wishes. To increase something by 1%, decrease something by 1%, and have something never change. What are your wishes? Ooh. Now I get it. I
know why I increased, but for the reasons I'm not gonna say. What would I decrease?
That's
though?
probably the obvious one right there. But 1%
I
of something
decrease my
increase.
bills. I'd probably decrease my bills and how much I pay them.
That is an obvious answer. I'm trying to think of something. So probably.
That's something that will never stay the same.
You know what? This is gonna sound really, really. What's the word? Not the right word. Not cocky. Really like pompous of me, I guess. But I'd probably just do something that benefits everybody. Like, even though it's only 1%, 1% is still 1%. 1% increase in oxygen, 1% decrease in carbon monoxide. Carbon dioxide poisoning, and all that in the atmosphere.
There's a new thing called monoxide now.
Yeah, I said it wrong.
Well, Arnold's a scientist. He knows what he's talking about.
Yeah, no, not. Not when it comes to that. All I know is what is actually happening. Is global warming is a thing, and it shouldn't be. But
it's a trap.
I mean, 1%. The 1%'s not a lot to mind you, but it's something. At least something's being done. So that's the easiest one. Raven said the same thing. I goofed up my wish look at it. Or not, you did? Not seal, I meant sea take. Peg it back. No, wait. Decrease seal Decrease seal levels and increase oxygen around Earth. And keep the ice caps the same and not melt.
I support that idea, Sealy.
Yeah, seals are the reason why the ice caps are melting. Let's get rid of them. Get your seal clubs ready. Oh man, there's a reason why it was called seal clubs. 1 + 1 = 1 million. It may be. Who knows? But thank you, Wizard. What mistake have you made that it took 2 years to realize it was a mistake?
Ooh.
I usually realize my mistakes are pretty quick, within a month at the most. That sounds pretty long, but we're talking about big mistakes. And things I can't take back, so... It took me years to realize it was a mistake. Okay, you know what? No, I have one for that. Even though I knew it was a mistake, I didn't know how big of a mistake. It was the relationship I backed out of a long time ago because I was scared. Because I was young at that time. And also being in a wheelchair adds a little bit more stress than normal to those types of situations. And I messed it up. Because I ended up leaving. Because I figured... I kept getting these thoughts in my head and stupidness, and it was a big mistake. Very big mistake, considering I have now been single the rest of the time. So, yeah. That's probably the biggest. I mistaken a gold coin for a penny for years. How?
My biggest mistake was my email. When I signed up to the PlayStation, I missed out one letter. I didn't realise it until about 2 years' time until I looked back and said, there's a letter missing.
That happens.
I was one letter. I originally created it, and I think it was like 2010. My PlayStation account.
Don't feel bad. I used to spell discussion with 2 S's.
About a year later, thinking I'm going back over it, going, there's a letter missing. I need to add that.
Yeah, and see, mine was the opposite. I added too many letters. I used to spell the word discussion with D-I-S-S. When there's only one S right there.
It's one S. I think it's like...
It's one S. It's D-I-S-C-U, I think, S-S-I-O-N. I probably still got it wrong. It's for some reason that word, I have a hard time sometimes spelling it. It's weird. It's just got so many S's in it, and S's are weird in my brain. I don't know why. Words with S's in them throw me off hella hard. It's probably has something to do with my learning disability. But still, I've gotten around it over the years. Knocking Bone Singer out of her chair. Traded a 20 for a $1 bill. How did you do that and not notice that for years? 20 and 1 are very big number differences. I'm the one to blame for that one. Sorry, Raven. Oh. It was an accident. Still, that's... Raven, how'd you not notice that? No, but it's fine. I'm just messing with you guys. But yeah, my biggest mistake was just not staying with the person that actually cared about me for being in a wheelchair. And didn't care that I was in a wheelchair. So yeah. Messed that up royally. But that's my biggest mistake that took me years to truly comprehend how big of a mistake it was.
Hey.
And one day I may get the bravery to actually do a video, a vlog, so if they ever happen to see it, they'll know I'm sorry for that and it was never their fault. Ever. Like, it wasn't them at all. It was 100% me. I was an idiot. What's the dumbest thing you've ever said or heard in school? Heard?
Oh, I can name a lot of things.
There's a lot of that. That's hard to narrow that down as the dumbest thing. I mean, the dumbest thing is some people who don't... I don't want to hate on anybody, because that one kind of gets into me kind of poking at people who don't do things as well as others, when I have that problem in some areas too. We'll put it this way. The dumbest thing I've ever heard, ever, and they were legitimate about this answer, was that 1 + 1 is 4. Like, huh? Granted, that was when I was a kid, and they were kid. This person was a little kid as well, but even I knew what 1 + 1 was. and I actually suck at math sometimes. Oh, but I mean that's the easiest of easy. Like, you'd have to have some kind of something that's giving you a huge disadvantage in math to be able to do that. But like I said, I don't want to poke at that, because then that would be me poking the same way as some people have done to me before when I was a kid. So, we're not going to do that. It's not good. But that being said, yes, 1 + 1 = 4. Raven says, I have 100 pages worth of stuff like that. Someone in my science class tried to eat nitric acid. Said it's healthy. They said it was healthy. Whoo! Okay, maybe that makes 1 + 1 kid look real smart. That's way worse.
Well,
Holy
I didn't hear.
crud.
I don't know if this counts, but I saw something stupid. I don't know if it counts as.
I mean, that's worse in a way, seeing it than hearing it. It's like
Basically,
that.
someone was trying to blow out a Bunsen burner, Well, there was a Bunsen burner next to it, alright. And the teacher even said you're a stupid person. Do you know what happened? They actually explained that if they did that, the entire school would mostly explode and there'll be...
I don't know about explode. The teacher might have been kind of over-exaggerating that a little bit.
The gas pipe was on the other side, the gas was on. Oh, the gas was on.
Yeah, but I mean, even a Bunsen burner, unless there's an exposed pipe that's not attached to the Bunsen burner that leads into the gas tank of the school that provides the gas for the school. Oh, well then that's horrible design. Somebody needs to talk to those engineers. Who made this building? That is, I mean, that's still the student for. They still shouldn't do that.
Plug it in at a certain point, and they're all connected to the same gas pipe, and you may or may not have died.
Well, I mean, there's gonna be some kind of explosion. I don't think it'd blown up the whole school, and it depends on how much gas runs through the school's pipes. But
it was like,
I guarantee you that entire classroom would have.
That entire class would have.
Like, it guaranteed. That sucks. The sun is a planet because it was round. The sun is a star. Oh. Oh! Oh no, that was Seeley's answer. That was Seeley's answer. He said, I once said the sun was a planet because it was round. And planets are round. That's just a misconception. That's not really dumb. If you never took an astrology class in school before you said that, then that's more of just confusion than just being dumb or saying something dumb. Because I will admit, when it comes to space, unless you like space, that isn't something I really expect a lot of people to know a lot about to begin with.
I mean, it could be a planet for someone, right? Like a phoenix or something?
Maybe, who knows? I mean, if we're talking about Stellaris terms, who knows?
Yeah.
Maybe a Leviathan lives there.
Yeah.
That would be cool. Unless it tries to destroy Earth, then it wouldn't be cool. It's like, unless it destroys...
have much of a chance on that one.
Right? Especially if it's a giant fire phoenix and we're all dead.
Yeah.
Just burns Earth. It's like, this is what I did to Mars, try me. You get the joke because Mars is dead. Or mostly barren. Well, there is some life, but not enough to make any real difference.
Most of the planet right now is on fire, seems like.
Look at Callie.
Mm-hmm.
Jesus. By the way, totally unacceptable. How come those fires are still not put out?
Oh, Australia too. I think Africa.
They are, but Australia and Africa are actually putting their fires out. There's actually been, it's been on YouTube that, why is Cali's government not putting these fires out? Because all the rest of the world that's having forest fire issues during this really hot to normal summer and technically fall and winter.
I think I heard Hollywood's starting to get hit by the fire now.
It is! That's why I'm like, what's happening? Who's in charge of this? Why are they not dispatching more units? It should have been quelled a long time ago. Now it's going to be so expensive to put it out because how big the fire is. It's like, what is going on? What is happening to logic? Like, what's going on? YouTube's on fire? California's on fire?
Damn apocalypse seemed like.
Oh man, no, I don't know. I wouldn't go that far. It's just idiocy. Idiocy is what's happening. Huge amounts of idiocy. It's like, we are letting clearly the wrong people be in charge of anything now. Not even just if we were to talk about government, not even businesses, like just small things, even YouTube. It's like, what's happening? Who put this man in charge? Or in this case, woman. But wait a minute. Let's see. What is your accidental badass moment? That also happened to me in school because I stopped a bully from bullying someone. Because they found out that chairs are not to be trifled with. I don't like bullies. I've never liked bullies. That's why I don't like what YouTube's doing. I've never liked bullies. Ever. Like, ever. Never, ever, 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 ever.
I mean, I don't know if it's bad ass or just me being an ass.
There's a slight difference.
I did tell a teacher to show it up her rear end.
I mean, I guess.
I've done way worse.
Yeah, I was gonna say I'm pretty sure most kids have done way worse than that. I think even I've done way worse.
It pissed me off to slob on my knob like.
Oh my god!
Get in the bed and give me head.
Oh jeez!
You went the whole song.
Yeah, I was gonna say you went the whole route. But I'm gonna sing this entire song to you.
As I was singing the song, the guy didn't even have to tell me to get up and go to the ISS room.
You just got up on your own?
Singing a song, got up on my own, and started walking out.
And it's like, bye! Keep singing it. Because you knew where you're going anyway, you might as well.
I went straight to the ISS room.
That is actually kind of dope. Oh, man, that's... Oh, man. Bone Singer threw a ball at someone and hit 12 people. Wow! Talk about skipping stones, but on people. Yeah, it's like that moment when you get a perfect skip across a lake with a stone, but this time it was people's heads. That's actually kind of dope. But I will say this, because back then it wasn't as dangerous as it is now in school, sadly. I will say back when I was young, back in my day.
Back in adult day.
Right? I'm old man. No, but I'm old Ben Kenobi now at this point. I went from Obi-Wan to Ben at this point. I'm no Ben Kenobi. But
bean.
I'm an old bean. But yeah, back in my day, no, but seriously, back when I was young, since schools weren't as dangerous, bullies learned real quick. You don't mess with Hard Knocks. He doesn't take no crud. Don't underestimate him having no arms and being in a wheelchair. That wheelchair is very fast and very heavy. So it's like now nowadays that wouldn't work because now there's guns and knives and stupid stuff in school. So I just get stabbed at this point. And that saddens me anyways. And that's also wants me to... this is something I'm kind of curious what everyone else's answer would be on this, because not everyone would agree with this, and you don't have to. It's fine. There's nothing wrong with it. It's to each his own. But that's kind of the reason why I'm probably going to... assuming I ever have any. If I ever have my own kids, I'm probably not going to send them to public school. I will send them to I will find a way either to do private school myself, or I will homeschool them and take them to events that get them around other kids that are like them and aren't dangerous. So it's like, I don't know. Schools they're not safe anymore. There's too much stuff going on in them. I mean,
speaking of shooting and stabbing, I remember seeing a kid. I think I was in ISS room. I seen a mini Joe Dirt. Literally, picture image of Joe Dirt.
Oh man,
just small, like a kid version. Mm-hmm. Mullet and all, blonde hair.
Ow.
Stab a teacher in the arm with a pencil.
Oh, see, and that was before they had knives. This is what I'm saying.
This school had a padded room. They locked them in a padded room.
What? I think that's scary if your school has to have a padded room.
Yes, it wasn't the best of schools.
Yeah, if your school's getting to the point it has a psycho room,
yeah,
that's something wrong. That means if I were a parent and I saw that, my kid ain't going to that school. Oh my god. Oh man, jeez. Alright, now you missed Bone Singer's question. Oh, let me see. Bone Singer threw a ball. You make $50,000 for every night you stay awake in a row. How do you keep yourself going?
Work night shifts.
What James said, that's one way, but I can't do that. So, For James, his answer is work night shifts, which makes sense, so you can keep yourself going. Super glue is safer and less painful. Yeah, because Seeley said staple your eyelids open. Yeah, I don't think you want to do that. I think the best bet, legitimately, is what James said.
Actually, you can sleep with your eyes open.
You can. That's why that technically doesn't work. Your eyes will just roll up into your head, and people will be able to see your white of your eyes. You'll look like you're freaking turned into a zombie. Oh
Merlin can't attack me now. My Merlin, the Merlin I'm playing a smite against cannot attack me. I will run into his attacks and just basically absorb the damage, and he takes damage back. So he can kill. I can pretty much run into his attacks, and I will just basically kill him.
But back to me answering that question. Let me read it one more time, make sure I don't get it wrong. So for keeping myself up for each night, getting 50,000 for every night.
Just work night shift.
A lot. Well, remember, James, I can't do that. You can do that, but I can't just go get a night shift job. If I could, I'd make more money and help our YouTube channel grow faster. But I can't. Especially when the government takes in consideration, oh, you work now, no more benefits, don't care if you're in a wheelchair. And I'm like, question mark?
Yeah, that's something mine does, but it does it so nicely that...
Well, yeah, but y'all get more back than we do. Like, meaning, literally, if I went out and got a job at Walmart right now as a door greeter, I'd lose my benefits. They don't pay nothing. Literally. But the U.S. sees that as, you're making money. You don't need us anymore. Even though it's nothing. Especially when how expensive things are in this country. So it's like, geez. But, you know, it's like, yeah. For me, though, to answer that question, probably a ton of orange vanilla Coke. And what else could I do? Coffee won't work. Works for most people, but it won't work for me because my ADHD. I'll literally fall asleep if I drink that coffee. I don't normally drink them, but I guess maybe some energy drinks, but I don't really like those because they're not really good for you. But I mean, at that point, if you're trying to stay up, that's the only real way to do it, unless you naturally have the power to do it. Yo, Shock Green 11. Welcome. I said your name wrong. Sorry about that. Welcome, Shock Green. Hello.
No emojis. Hi. No emojis.
Oh, right, Shock Green. Thank you for telling me. Don't do any emojis in the chat because YouTube has broken themselves and are being dupes. If you do emojis, sadly, YouTube will ban you. I think it sadly happened to one of my viewers earlier, and I'm really sad about that. To Rocktop FL. But what children's movies would you like to see remade as horror movies?
The Brady Bunch.
Oh no. That'd be a creepy. That one would be creepy. I'll give you that one. That show is naturally already unusual because the family is so bloody perfect. I can see that turned into a scary movie.
Well,
like the family's so perfect, but they secretly eat people or something.
Here's the thing, though. I did read up that Disney movies were originally really dark horror movies.
Well, Disney's naturally had a dark past. We all know this.
Yeah, by the Grimsby brothers. I think they were called that or something like that.
So, you know. What movie would I like to see? The Emperor... Raven said The Emperor's New Groove is a horror movie. How would you pull that off? What would that even be?
Make the goat be a wife. I mean, that's...
Oh, what? Oh, what, make instead of emperor, empress? No, I don't think that'd be scary enough. It would have to be something that Cusco becomes a zombie llama or something.
Lilo and Stitch would be easy to make.
Oh, yes, that would be easy, because then you could just make Stitch into basically Alien from the movie Aliens, except smarter and has guns. So it's like...
Bambi would be a challenge.
That would be a challenge. That would be a
Lion
huge
King.
challenge, Bambi. No, you can make Lion King into a horror movie. There's actually a scary movie about lions that eat people in the savannah. So it's not really a horror movie. It's more suspense than anything, but it's pretty gruesome. So.
Oh, are you talking about Ghost in the Wilderness or no wait?
You probably know what I'm talking
Kilmer's
about.
in it, right? Is
yes.
It about Kilmer?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yep.
It's an older movie.
It is. That movie scared me.
The Ghost in the Darkness.
Yes. That movie scared the tar out of me when I was young. Because I never realized how violent lions could be, and I'm actually a Leo, so it scared the tar out of me. But Shock Green says, you are a good YouTuber. Thank you, Green. Thank you, Shock Green. Yeah, I try to look out for my community the best I can. I sadly didn't get to Rock Top before he got, I think, clipped by YouTube. I wish I had said it already. It makes me feel bad. Because I shouldn't have to do that. But YouTube has become that now, so. Yo, John. Sup, John? Welcome. Also, since I haven't talked to you in a while, John, be careful with emotes. You can get your YouTube account completely banned. And technically your email too. They can technically turn off your Google email, which I don't see how that's technically legal compared to the YouTube side.
Off anyways.
No, I mean turned off isn't you can't log in anymore at all, even on your Google services, because they're linked together, YouTube and Google. But let's see, Sealy. I want to see Barney and the others made into a horror movie. You can make Barney into a horror movie. Make him a real dinosaur.
I'll make him like Pennywise, but you don't say you only kids.
Oh, that'd be freakier. Yeah, make him like a Pennywise. He's a demon dinosaur, or he's a demon that looks like a purple dino. Eee, I don't know if I want that. Purple's my favorite color. That would make me hate purple. Also, John says con. But yeah. I'm trying to think what would mine be. Disney movie made into a horror movie. You know what would be a good one? This is an easy answer. Beauty and the Beast.
I said that earlier.
You did? I didn't hear it. Damn, I missed it.
Yeah. I said Beauty and the Beast because then you can be... Because the Beast is, well...
He's already supposed to be...
one, though. That'd be like bestial rape and shit. That'd be fucked up.
Well, no, you do it like any other monster movie. She's running through the castle, avoiding him.
Yeah, you can do that.
Running through the castle, avoiding him.
The whole romance angle of it.
Yeah, that wouldn't be allowed at all. You'd have to remove that because it wouldn't work. It would be weird. It would be too...
That'd be way too much.
Yeah, it'd be too much. It'd be way too niche. It'd be almost as much as that one movie that's coming out that I think is a little bit too...
What about Shrek?
Too niche, in my opinion.
What about Shrek?
Shrek? You can do that one too. I mean, ogres used to be scary before Shrek. Like, an ogre was terrified. If you have the power to save and load your life, what would you use it for? Well, I mean, to keep one, technically, if you could do that, you'd never die.
Bro, get laid, obviously. Get laid daily.
Yeah, just save it at that moment, load it when you need. No, I don't know. I think I'd use mine because I technically save when I wake up and go on a rampage. And then reload. That would be like a Groundhog Day video game version. You could basically do what you want, but it gets reset the next day since it saves that you're awake when you first wake up. Kind of like Stardew Valley, where when you sleep, and also Minecraft, that when you sleep it saves. So it would literally, it would great. DVD crawl is mint. But Crawl, you mean the original Crawl? I saw that movie. That movie never really freaked me out, even though I hate bugs and other weird things like that. But that movie, for some reason, never freaked me out. Arachnophobia scared me more than that movie ever will.
Oh, that's a great flick.
That is the most terrifying spider movie ever created. Because it's realistic, feeling...
Back then it was, absolutely. But now you can tell that some of the special effects are
bad. Some of the spiders are fake.
A lot of the time they use spiders, which is great.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. They're based on real... Some of them. Some of them are based on real spiders, unlike Eight-Legged Freaks.
No, I mean, in the movie, they didn't use props all the time. They used real spiders.
Oh, yeah. That's why.
So instead of like a plastic spider fakely crawling up the wall,
it was a real spider. I'd have hated to have been on that set. I'd have been like, no! I have the real version of arachnophobia. Get me out of here. Oh. I will go to the nearest bank and raise hell. I have infinite retires. Eventually I would succeed. That's true! That is kind of ironic. That's horrible. That is, if you think about it, huh?
No, I'm just saying that that's the clan, because the Bill and the King Arthur on the team.
John says, I hate that film. Most people hate that film, but only because the spiders are freaking terrifying. Because some of them are real. And also, like I said, unlike Eight-Legged Freaks, they were normal-sized spiders. So it made it all the more terrifying because it made it more realistic of what would happen if spiders somehow band together and started going on a rampage. But now, Eight-Legged Freaks, that never scared me. That was way too funny to be scary.
That was way too cartoonish. Yeah.
It was way too cartoonish. The spiders did look freaky, don't get me wrong. But the only real part in the movie that really gave me the chills is when they first break out in the dude's house. When they're all still normal sized. That was freaky. When they were all in the ceilings and stuff everywhere, even though they were CG still, that still bothered me a little bit. But once they got to the size of cars and stuff, I'm like, okay, no, it's not really, it doesn't make any sense. So it's like, that's not a spider. That's a spider if it was fed Hulk genes. Like, fill it with radiation. Which is essentially what happened in the movie, by the way. He fed them from a lake of flies that were in a lake that was poisoned by nuclear pollution. So essentially they were Hulk spiders.
I eat at that.
But yeah, it wasn't really scary. It was more freaky than anything, but not scary. Like creepy, but not scary. What was your what the hell just happened moment?
Did I just get banned for an emoji? What the fuck just happened?
Oh, yeah, right? That was a good one. I like that. That was good. Like, did I just get banned for an emoji? What the hell just happened? No. Yeah, that's a good one. But I think mine, being punched by Raven and blacking out to this day, I don't know what happened leading up to the punch. That's how hard he hit me. Well, he's like, I don't remember what's happening, but boosh. I think my biggest what the hell just happened moment was when my PS4 died. My one that was regular and not a pro, when I had just starting my streaming career, and then like a week later my PS4 decides, I'm dead now.
Oh, great.
It just cuts itself off, goes completely black, can't turn it back on. I was like, or when you do turn it back on, it's just completely black. The motherboard, I think, died. Or whatever pseudo motherboard is in the consoles. I don't know how good it is, so I just know that's what probably happened, because nothing was working anymore. Wouldn't even bring up the screen. It would just sit there, and then after a few minutes, it just turn itself right back off. I'm like, yeah, it's dead. But that was my biggest I'm glad nobody caught me in that moment, because that was probably also the moment that also counts as the most times I've ever said bad words in my life. So, yeah. I try not to curse too much because it's just not personally something I do a lot, but even though I do it every now and then. But that moment, the filter disappeared entirely. But Shock Green says, I'm back. Welcome back, Shock Green. Welcome back, bro. But my food suddenly disappearing from my fridge. I mean, that's just farcier. No, I'm just kidding.
Definitely.
No, I'm just kidding. I was lighting the mood up, but she was like, I just want some food. Just goes in there, grabs it. You come down, like, where the hell did my burger go? It's like, I had a cheeseburger in there. Yo, Bartholomew! What's up, bro? I think I already told you, but just in case, everyone who's just joining now, no emojis, please. Because right now, YouTube is banning people for emojis. Just letting everybody know. For everyone who joins right now and later on in the video. Also, if you want to know all what's going on in detail with YouTube, watch the beginning of this video, because we talked about it for a little while, but I didn't want to stay that whole thing on the whole video, so. Because then it would have been kind of depressing a little bit. I don't like doing that. Oh, thank you for the friend request, Shot Green. Let me accept that right now. One real quick blue screen, everybody. Oh no, he sent me a request.
Clever boy.
But that's cool. Thank you, Shot Green. LOL, OMG, seriously? That's crazy. Yeah, they changed their terms of service, Bartholomew. Now now they can deem who is commercially viable and brings in money. And if they don't see you commercially viable, they have the right to delete your channel now. According to the new terms of service. Trust me, YouTube's on fire right now. YouTube is literally on fire.
This coming out right after the emoji thing, too.
Right? This happened right after the emoji thing that happened to Mark's people, too. So, YouTube is literally on fire. It's like that meme. It's like, is everything over again?
Yeah, this is fine.
Yeah.
This is fine, mean? Sorry.
Yeah, you're right. This is fine. We're fine. Everything's on fire. We're on fire. We're fine. Oh man, thanks for accepting my friend request. No problem, Shot Green. No problem, no problem. I can't talk right now for some reason. My brain. My second WTF moment was when my glasses magically went from my shelf all the way to the bed, all the way and embedded in my back. I mean, that's just teleportation. I'm just kidding. Jeez, I suppose
that you're not telling us, huh?
Right? Apparently, Sealy knows magic. Jeez, I suppose they millions they already make in profit from ads just ain't enough. Yeah, right? Exactly, Bartholomew. That's what I'm saying. And to all of the people it could have happened to, it happened to over 1,000 of Mark's loyalist fans for just voting in a live stream using emojis at his own request to use the emojis for voting. And all of those people lost their Google and their YouTube. But probably I'll have to send you an invite after Shot Green, because we're not going to be going for very, very much longer. But I will invite you definitely if you want to join. But there's not much more left for us in this very soon. But I'm definitely going to invite you. If you want, I don't know if you have Smite or anything, because I know me, James, and Sealy, who's in the chat as well, are going to get on Smite.
Nova.
Oh, and Nova if you want, right. But yeah.
I will let you forget him.
Man, I hope Twitter doesn't do that, or I'll have nothing to say. Well, I mean, I don't think Twitter will do, or not Twitter. You mean Twitch? I don't think Twitch will do that, because if Twitch is smart and they see what's happening, they're going to go in the opposite direction. Because they're going to realize if they do that and YouTube keeps on the same path, everyone's going to go to them. So, more than likely, Twitch is going to make the opposite decision to what YouTube makes, if they're smart too. Because, well, I hate to say it, but YouTube just leave a huge wound in their back. Like a huge one. It's like getting shot by a Bismarck in World of Warships.
Against
a French battleship. Insta-doom. Oh no, I'm gonna invite you, Shock. Don't worry. What I'm saying is I'm about to end the stream, and I'll invite you then, because I don't want to get too many people in here right now, because we are starting to wrap it up. But I am going to invite you as soon as the stream is over, because we're about to end soon. Because we're about to get on Smite if you wanna join the PS4 party. But yeah, I know you are, James. But yeah, I'm definitely gonna invite you. Oh, he's like, oh, now you good. I probably didn't say it right. I have a bad habit of that sometimes. That's why I try to be careful with these vlogs when I do serious subjects. How would you describe yourself in one movie or / book title? The Guardian. I've had that title for quite a while. Because that's what I do. I try to help people, protect people, guard them from the craziness the best I can.
Die, you Merlin, bitch. Die, Merlin.
Oh, I did? That's my fault, Shock. It's okay. I actually meant Twitter. I don't have Twitch. Oh, I don't know about Twitter. I actually don't have a Twitter, surprisingly enough. If you believe that.
I don't use it though.
Involuntary blinks twice and touches shoulder with Jin. Huh. But I actually surprisingly do not have a Twitter. I've never gotten into the Twitter thing.
I forgot my password to it.
Also, thank you for the toes up buttons, everybody. Welcome, welcome. But, the Emperor's Chosen. What did I miss? I missed something. Well, you got me. By all accounts, it doesn't make any sense. I missed something, obviously. Oh, twitching joke fail there. Zips. Oh, God. I'm dumb. That you didn't fail, Bartholomew. I'm just an idiot. When it comes to stuff like that. Thank you, Shop Green. Thank you for subbing. Thank you. But no.
The thing is bringing out the big guns. If you were given $100 million and had to blow it all away within 24 hours, you get $1 billion. What would you do?
To get $1 billion? Buy me a new house, a new wheelchair, a new van. We're talking 100 million, right? So yeah, new house, new wheelchair, new van, tons of stuff for the channel.
I'd buy, do you know what I'd buy?
What?
I'd buy my own private island with my own house, my own security, with everything over it.
Oh no, I am answering honestly, Warlock. That's why I'm saying it would be. Trust me, I already know what I would do with my money. It's just trying to actually think of how much I'd have to spend for 100 million. This would be pain in the neck. But
well,
10-story tall Christmas tree.
Buy a private island. That will get rid of your money so.
Damn, I miss emojis already. 10-story tall Christmas tree. Yeah, it sucks. Emojis are a big part of what YouTube is technically supposed to be. Because it's a communication method of when you're not trying to do words and you just want to do something funny in an image, that's what you do. But now that's not allowed. And it's like, oh.
They do help overcome a language barrier, that's for sure.
That too, yeah, and that's also something that kind of irks me is, what Nova just said. I didn't even think about that. Okay. Yeah, and you're great. I liked Video Mate. Thank you, John. Thank you. Thank you all for liking and hitting the toes up button as well. But I think I'll end on this. We'll say this last little thing is like what Nova just touched on. Another big deal I didn't think about just till this then. He's right. That's a good language barrier thing to get past with. Because everyone knows what an emoji is. No matter where you're from. Not everyone speaks English. Not everyone speaks any other language. So it's like emojis are technically the highest way of communicating as far as, I know it sounds weird by the way, when it comes to someone who doesn't understand your language. Because a picture says more than a word sometimes. Sometimes. You ever heard the saying, a picture, no wait, that's not the right saying. I was going to say the wrong one. In this case,
paints 1,000 words.
Yeah, a picture paints a word. I think that's one of them. That's close enough. So, what James said, a picture paints 1,000 words. So, you can easier communicate with someone with emojis that doesn't speak the same language than you would with trying to just straight talk to them, saying what you know to say and versus what they know. It's only 7 weeks until Christmas, LOL. Yeah, you're right. It is, you're right. That's so true about overcoming the barrier. You need them for tone and emotion. I agree, Bartholomew. I agree. And that's why I said, that's why I wanted to elaborate on that, because I kind of forgot about that. I didn't even think about that, actually. So even more so proves that whatever's going on YouTube is just insanity. It's just straight insanity. Whoever's making these decisions is not making them with the right set of mind. not taking everything in consideration. They're just signing stuff and handing it out. And that's not good. Because I do want to keep it, I do want to iterate. The banning is done by robots. The appeal process on how not to be banned is done by people. And a ton of those have been denied as well. So...
I'm trying a new build for my Jormungandr.
But... Warlock. What? Let me see. Answer this question honestly. Everything must go and no donating. I think Warlock's just not there right now because he didn't do any emojis, and they don't seem to ban for words.
Well, I'm just kind of weird. I'm gonna give mine away.
Let me make sure he didn't.
It's different than donating.
No, he should still be there. He's probably just doing something, Raven. But do let me know if something does go down. But I mean, there's not much I can sadly do as a small boy, as a small young boy. No, just kidding. He did. Yeah, he'll be back. But I do like that. Warlock! 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 Dun, dun, dun. Dun, dun, dun. I still want to see, I still want there to be a Sam version. Sam! Sam! Because you do realize, oh, did you catch that at the beginning, Twal?
What's that?
And Nova, did y'all catch that at the beginning on the screen in the back when he was in the room for the first time on the terminal? It went game over and it went dun dun dun.
Oh yeah, the Metal Gear. The Metal Gear.
I was like, yes, Kojima, punch him in the mouth.
Yeah, I've seen that.
I loved every minute of that when it happened. I'm like, thank you, Kojima. See, that's how you put it.
It's just an homage to the Metal Gear.
I didn't see an emoji. OMG, he put an emoji. Oh, you talking about Sealy? No. Sealy, the typed out emojis don't count. The emojis that are literally, like, not real emojis, the ones we used to use back in, like, the old 90s before emojis existed.
As an example of it.
Yeah, what James just did. Those emojis don't count. Those are considered... what is it? The bots that monitor YouTube don't see those as emojis. They actually see that as semicolon, closing bracket, colon, closing bracket, colon, open bracket, colon, 3, and then dash, period, dash. It only sees those as computer inputs. He played you as a fool. I mean, I already knew Warlock wasn't banned because, like I said, unless it didn't show it and it actually hit it, as well, automatically, I would have seen an emoji by him, and then I would have been like, uh-oh. But yeah, definitely, those are fine, which is kind of hilarious. Watch, be careful though, guys, because watch, YouTuber is going to see that and be like, oh, those don't count, huh? It's like, geez, bro. It's like, oh man, YouTube, seriously, do better not. Because that's just, there's already enough, I don't even know what to say about it anymore. Without sounding mad myself, because I am upset quite a lot. Now, my community hasn't been hurt as bad by this as other people's, but still, at least not yet. But still, it doesn't make me any less happy. Or any more happy. I'm going to start doing emojis exactly like you described. There are not semicolon, capital P. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. The algorithm only sees those as letters and things from a keyboard. So it doesn't do it. It doesn't seem to pay attention to them. And hopefully it stays that way. Because it seems to be the only one, the only kind we have left right now on YouTube is the keyboard typed versions. But, jeez.
Looks like we have to go back old school now.
Right? Everyone's got to go back to the 90s. It looks like we're backtracking.
Well, if YouTube can't ban YouTube, you have to learn your way. You have to learn some more.
It's funny because I've been using these old-fashioned emojis for a while. I still use these. maybe I knew. Not really, I did not. But but it's like I secretly knew all along. I was preparing for it. But alright guys, I am gonna say I think this is where we need to wrap it. It is almost 2 hours. We've been almost doing this for 2 hours. There's not much more I can elaborate on this at this point. Because I mean, we said what we can say. I've given out my warnings I can do and any of that. Yeah, you can Shot Green, but I will say we are going to be playing Smite, so yeah, it's up to you, bro. I'll let you decide that, but it's up to you, big guy. But an extra 20%. Bartholomew. An extra, wait a minute, what I mean? I mean only ever going to write the words out. Just to be extra annoying, semicolon, open bracket. Open bracket?! That is hilarious. Could you imagine we had to do it that way? Nobody would understand that. Nobody would understand that. It would just be... What are you saying? You can if you want, Shock. You can if you want. But I don't know how long we'll be in the party tonight. I do have to get off kind of early tonight. We'll probably play a couple of matches after I invite you, or me and James will, and so will Nova if he wants to get on, and Sealy. But yeah, you can join for a little bit. Because I've got an early day tomorrow. Well, not early, but I gotta do stuff tomorrow early. Because my mom's got a heart doctor appointment again tomorrow. So I'm gonna be gone for most of the day tomorrow. I want to let everyone know that. So the only video that's getting done tomorrow is the obvious one, Death Stranding. That's getting done tomorrow.
Right now.
Nice.
You see my comment art, not? You see my comment? You should totally...
Semicolon close bracket. Sad face. But
yeah, that's a happy face.
Well, thanks for letting us know about YouTube's latest fail. I'll let you get off now, man. Hope the appointment goes well. It's mostly just them to let her know what they found during the tests. We're gonna find out the real stuff tomorrow. I'm pretty sure it'll be okay, but we are expecting at least some little stuff, but nothing too bad, more than likely. So, but thank you, Bartholomew. And then Sealy's like, "Rewoo!" Ardnot, do you see this? Look what Warlock posted. This is YouTube right now. No, I don't see it. I don't see it, Raven. All I see is the last comment I see from Warlock is, "This is YouTube right now." And then nothing else from Warlock. So whatever that was got censored. YouTube just don't want to... Oh, be careful, Bartholomew. Careful, bro. Remember, you can't even do those. Be careful, big guy. If it does happen to you, do let me know on Discord. Immediately.
Yeah, I tell you what it's like. I think YouTube's like Thanos. There's any emojis, he snaps his fingers and
they just disappear, yeah.
Yep.
How do you pronounce your name? Ard. A-R-D-N-O-T. Ardnot. Ardnot. Like a pirate kind of. Ardnot. Ard. Or orc. Ardnot.
No, I like pirate. Arr.
No, but
it's like you're having a stroke.
Go up.
Arr.
Go up. Warlock. I see the faces, the little faces you guys were typing. I'm still alive. Warlock, yeah. You talking about just the emojis, I guess? But yeah. But definitely. But yeah, be careful, Bartholomew. If it does happen, thanks for letting me know. No problem, Shot Green. No problem. But yeah, just be careful, everybody, with your emojis for the next... I would imagine, and if they do wise up and fix it, it's probably going to take about 2 or more months. If not longer. So, for the next 2 months, everybody, we're going to have to be tiptoeing and make sure we don't do emojis, or we're going to get slapped. But that sucks. But alright, everybody, YouTube is dying. It might be. It very well might be. I'm hoping it's not, and I'm trying my best to keep it from happening. Because I really do like YouTube for its content creators and the people who are on it. But, I mean, if they need to, then it's well within reason for them to go somewhere else more reasonable. So, but Bartholomew, if you can still see this video, and if it didn't mess with you right there, definitely let me know on Discord if you're having problems next time. That you got banned, and I'll see what I can do, but they're not even working with the big boys. They keep denying all their people, so I don't think they'd listen to me at all. They probably wouldn't even answer my calls. So, but it does block you. M on second account. Oh, okay. So yeah, be careful, everybody. Bartholomew, if you just got blocked, please let me know in the next video if you see the rest of this big guy. I'm pretty sure you'll let me know in general, but thoughts with you anyway. Take care, man. You and your mom. Hopefully catch you next stream. Toes up. But thank you, everybody. I'm going to end this now so that way we don't take any more chances with this right now. Oh, man. So I hope you all have had an awesome one. Maybe I need to put it in my description. I'll probably put a disclaimer and say it at the beginning of every video for the next 2 months. Everyone who watches this video, please do not use emojis because YouTube has now gotten into the habit of banning. So that is what the announcement will be from now on for each video. Something similar to that every time. Because can't take the chance. So I hope you all have had an awesome one. And until next time, peace and loves. I love you alls. And if you haven't already, definitely step on that toes up button if you had fun just chilling in this chat and learning some awesome new things. Peace and loves, everybody. Bye! Bye, everybody! See you next time! Bye! Watch out for the crazy train! Bye! Oh, thought I was on the computer. Wrong button. As soon as I press the right button, I took a picture. Alright, bye, everybody.